Good morning, everyone. I would like to talk to you now about lean construction management, the various practices, what kind of benefits one gets by such practices, and how to go about implementing lean in the project sites. If you look at the reasons why lean construction management became necessary, the typical project sites are somewhat fragmented. There are many theaters of operation. There are many different stakeholders and there are many coordination points. With so many activities going on with so many different players, coordination does become a problem. And then there is a consequent delay in various activities, and there is a lot of waste because of the coordination problems, and the overall cost goes up. With the result, we are not able to keep up the commitment to project duration or the project cost. With all that, the management is unhappy, the people practicing it are unhappy, there are high stress levels, and the happiness quotient, so-called happiness quotient, that goes down considerably in project sites. With lean, you will see, you will hear about a number of different tools in today's presentation from the people who are actually practicing lean construction. But all said and done, lean is not only about the tools, it's actually a concept, it's a culture, it's a way of doing things. Basically, lean looks at maximizing the value for the end customer. It seeks to totally eliminate all kinds of wastage. Wastage not only for the materials which are being used, but also the time of the various people, the staff, the labor, and the equipment, and hence to maximize the value in whatever one does. And lean tends to tries to make the project as a production enterprise, similar to what you can get from manufacturing. That means increase the levels of certainty. Conventionally, we are not able to be sure about how to do the various things, by what time we need to get the things completed, and so on. With the lean practices, such as the last planner, for example, the certainty levels increase a lot. We are able to get better productivity. So there is a better control on the project duration and hence the project cost. And all these we want to achieve by involving all the people, what they call the collective enterprise. So project as a production system, project as a collective enterprise, these are the two mantras with the underlying principle of continuous improvement. We want to keep on making things better, more efficient than what we had done earlier. That's because we have a feedback loop in every operation we do with lean, and we keep on searching on how to minimize the wastage, how we can keep on making things better. So with the result that there is a continuous improvement, an emphasis on innovation, and the people working together. And when the people start working together in a more collaborative manner, they start trusting each other. They get more comfort in the company of others, and the trust and transparency, they all increase, and overall people start becoming more happy. They are more relaxed because the results are coming and because you're in the company of friends. So the happiness quotient itself can increase in sites where lean is being practiced. That I would say is the best benefit you can get from practicing lean. Once all these fundamental benefits are there, the benefits regarding completing a project in within the stipulated time and within the stipulated cost, they will follow automatically. So we need to focus on the people and the basic concepts and the culture, and the results will certainly follow by and by. I think that's the best benefit of lean, which I would recommend to you. Then lean, for example, in the UK, when the construction was on difficulty, the Egon report studied the problem quite closely and recommended lean as a solution. In India also, the consultants like KPMG, BCG, McKinsey, they all would recommend lean as a good solution for solving the problems of the construction industry. Of course, one needs to implement the lean management properly in the various projects. So to go about implementing the lean concepts at the various sites, first the top management initiative, the top management committee commitment, that is of paramount importance. The top management has to give a very clear directive that lean has to be implemented, and the project manager, who's the most important person in the project site, he has to be in total alignment. Then every project, every organization has a different way of working, a different culture, and we need to study the local conditions properly and then select the implementation method appropriately. Unless that is done, we cannot get lean implementation properly, and that needs a good bit of study. It may be a good idea to get a good consultant in the beginning for hand holding and developing the methods properly. Then all the practices, tools, everything also have to be aligned. And then training the people, repeated training would be required to instill the various methods, the culture, the way of doing things in the people in the proper manner. So once all these things are done, and there is a good bit of monitoring of how it goes, and lean itself has a number of feedback parameters. If the top management keeps an eye on all these parameters and makes sure that the implementation is going on as planned, then there is no reason why lean cannot be implemented well and the results, the good benefits obtained in the near future. So I would strongly recommend to all of you, let's start practicing lean. And for any help which you want, you can always contact ILCE, our Institute of Lean Construction for Lean Construction Excellence. You can look at www.ilce.in. IIT Madras is a knowledge partner of ILCE, and we are working very closely with ILCE companies and directors for evolving the various concepts, for training the people, and so on. So far, we've had a number of conferences in India in 2015, 17, 19. We even had a major international conference in 2018, which was very successful. And last year, we had a lean in public sector conference to involve the public sector clients also in the lean practices and lean forward. And we are having one more conference in 2021 in Ahmedabad. So I would invite the construction fraternity to start embracing lean very seriously, start the lean practices. Let's all support each other and share our learnings and our practices and then reap the benefits collectively. If that is done, the Indian infrastructure development itself will take a good fillip and the country's economy also will benefit substantially. So my best wishes to all of you to start practicing lean, reap the benefits, and then develop an overall happiness culture. Thank you. All the best. Good day.